What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel, Amber Rosé, with another video for you guys. If you're new to my channel, then welcome. Today I put together this nice burgundy wine fall colored look for you guys. I'm actually really loving it. I love the gold glitter that I put in my cut crease, and yeah, it's kind of just screaming fall to me. If you want to see how I completed this look, then please keep watching. Okay, you guys, so to get started, I already filled in my brows off camera. Of course, as usual, I will link down below the link to my brow tutorial. To get started, I'm going to first prime my face, but before I do that, I'm just going to spray a little bit of my Fix Plus just to prep the skin before I prime it. Okay, and today what I'm going to use to prime my face, I'm going to go back into the Tarte Clean Slate Poreless Primer that I used to use all the time. It's really one of my like oldies but goodies because it's one of my favorite. And of course, I'm just going to apply that to my problemed areas, which is my T-zone, and I'm pushing it in, not rubbing. Next, I'm going to be applying the Too Faced Born This Way foundation in the shade Mocha. And I'm going to be applying that with this flat foundation brush. I'm actually using a whole brush set from BH Cosmetics. They had a sale recently, which they normally always do. I'll leave the link down below. So just make sure you check out BH Cosmetics if you don't feel like, you know, spending a lot of money. Okay, next I'm going to be taking my Fenty Beauty makeup sponge, and I'm just going to be blending this out. Next, I'm going to be taking my Bare Minerals Bareskin concealer in the shade Medium Golden, and I'm going to highlight my face where I normally highlight my face. And I'm also going to highlight my problem areas because, as you can see, this not working for me. Not working for me. Next, I'm going back in with my makeup sponge, my Fenty Beauty makeup sponge, and I'm just going to blend it out. Next, I'm going in with M.A.C Soft Ochre Paint Pot, and I'm just going to prime my lids. And this has become like one of my favorite brushes. It's one of the flat-headed concealer brushes. And again, this came from my BH Cosmetics brush set. Next, I'm going to take some Merciere translucent powder, and I'm going to set the M.A.C Soft Ochre Paint Pot that's on my lids. Next, I'm going into my Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette, and I'm going to be taking this color right here, and I'm just going to apply that as my transition shade. Next, I'm going to take a small flat angle brush, and I'm going to go in with this shade in the Jaclyn Hill palette, and of course going to apply that to my crease just to smoke it out a little bit. Next, I'm going to take this brush, just like a small tapered brush, and I'm just going to blend it out so it doesn't look so harsh. I'm going to occasionally keep going back and forth with the small angle brush and the small taper brush, just so I can build it up the way that I want it to be built. Making sure that it's blended out to perfection and that it's dark. You want to make sure that you're actually spending your time blending this out, because if you really want something to blend that well, you have to take your time. It's not going to happen like within, like as soon as you start blending. You have to build up on it. Okay, so now that that's all done, we're going to go back into our soft ochre paint pot, and we're just going to clean up the lids a little bit. And next I'm going into the Juvias place, the Nubian palette, and I'm going to be taking this burgundy shade right here, and I'm going to apply that to my lid. And the shadow comes on a lot better when you spray it, so I did spray it with my Fix Plus. Okay, and as you can see, I left the space in between my eyes, and that's only because I'm going to be going ahead and using a different color. So going back into the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe palette, I'm going to be taking this shade right here and applying that directly to the middle of my lids. Now going back with my small angle brush and going back into that color that we popped in our crease, just going to go ahead and go over the crease again just so it'll blend out pretty nicely. Now going back in with that small taper brush, we're just going to blend it out. Now taking my blending brush, I'm going to be going in with this dark brown shade in the bottom corner. And I'm just going to put this in my outer V so we can get more of a smoky look going on. Now taking that same blending brush that I used to put the transition shade on, I'm just going to blend out my crease. It's looking a little crooked. Now I'm taking this liquid gold glitter liner, and this is the RK by Kiss Bling liner, and I'm just going to put this on my crease. Now I'm going back into my concealer and I'm going to clean up my eyes. Going back into my lower Merciere translucent powder, I'm going to be setting the highlighted areas. While I'm letting this cook, I'm going back into the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette, and I'm taking that same color that I put in the middle of my eyelid, and I'm going to put it on my brow bone and in my inner tear duct. Okay, now that that's done, we can just dust all of this away. Now I'm taking this little small concealer brush, and I'm going to be taking this burgundy shade in the Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm just going to pull that down under my lash line. Next I'm going into this brown color, and I'm going to apply that to the outer parts of my lower lash line. Go back into this color so I can bring that inner tear duct color and pull it in. Now going in with my NYX Liquid Eyeliner in the shade Black, I'm going to line my lids. Okay, you know what? I actually hate liquid liner, so I'm going in with my Maybelline gel liner. Moving on to contouring while my lashes are drying, because I have the glue on my lashes. So I'm taking the Mocha stick from the Fenty Beauty, and I'm just going to start contouring my face. I'm taking my beauty blender and I'm going to blend it out. Now I'm taking this small tapered angled brush and I'm just going to blend out my nose contour. Okay, so I went ahead and I applied my lashes on off camera. Now I'm going to be applying my mascara, and again I'm using the Too Faced Better Than Sex waterproof mascara. Okay, now that my eyes are done, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to bronze up my face. And for this look, I'm going to be taking the shade Trippin for the matchstick, and I'm going to use it as my blush. And for my highlight, I'm going to be going in with the shade Hustler Baby. Okay, and now to do my lips, I'm taking M.A.C Chestnut and I'm going to line my lips. Next, I'm going in with M.A.C lipstick in the shade Diva. And I'm going to keep going back in between Chestnut and Diva just so I can ombre this lip out. Now for the finishing touches, of course, spraying this.
Whenever your heart is broken, don't ever forget you're golden. I will find a light in your soul, I'll be there. Never leaving you in the darkness, even when you're out of focus. I will be the light in your life, you'll see it clear. I'll be your inspiration, 'cause I know that you'll do just what you're told. I'll be your heart and temptation.